currently these two are ganged. Okay. I/O. This tells you where that socket is coming in and going out of. So DX1 was DX1. So input, DX mix rack, DX1. That's where these channels are coming in. Okay. 1, 2, all the way to 24. See? 1 for 1. Okay. Let's go down to another bank. DX. R stands for rack. Okay. R stands for rack. And S stands for surface. So that would be the analog in sockets on the back of the surface. Remember, there's 8 analog in. Okay? And of course, USB. And since it's 8 analog in and there's 4 AES inputs, that would be the 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay? Now, on the output side...
Well, why is this one dark?
Because there's nothing there.
Nothing there? Okay.
Yeah, so we go back to bank view. We don't have anything assigned to that channel for that control. It could be anything. Okay? And then the output sides, we have dedicated sockets out. So we've got DX39. So output DX3, which is off this mix rack. 3, 4. And see, this is where we've got our patches. So we get purple. The colors match and the names. So lobby feed. So we'll go back to the name. It's the mains. Oops. 39. Sorry, 39.
Oh, you know one thing?
Mm-hmm.
They're used to the ceiling speakers being named as ceiling, so now they're 70 volt.
Well, we get used to that because we know about 70 volts.
Well, I just mentioned it.
I could change that too.
No, I'm just telling you because Donnie may not have known that.
Oh, okay. Well,
Don't
Donnie,
use that.
70 volt is your ceiling speakers.
And then the subs is the booty.
Yeah. Yeah.
Which
So
I can see Marvin doing the sexual harassment. Bring that Marvin.
we could remove that, no problem. So decibel, I/O routing, and then the channel function itself, what it is. So
I don't see the correlation, but go ahead. That over there.
It's base. It's the bottom. He couldn't name it shoes. That'd be stupid. So,
input 1 on the channel display is here. So this is kind of the 1 through 24, and that's what's coming up on the desk. Okay. We have a copy, paste, and reset function. You're gonna love this part. So we'll go to select on this bank view. What do you want to copy? Okay, so let's make some EQ changes real quick. Or no, that's the high pass. Oops. EQ. Just draw a couple of things. Okay. We'll go back into bank view. I'm gonna copy that EQ because I like that sound. It sounds good on the drums. Okay. We're going to paste it. Okay.
Okay.
I don't like it. What do you want to reset? We're gonna go back to 0 on the preamps. Let's reset the EQ.
is there just like global reset?
Per input and out, yes, and I'll show you that. So let's go back to, let's change the EQ on that again. All right, we'll do a copy just so that you can visually see. Hit reset, hit the channel, and that all reset the input. Okay, let's go to the output side. We'll hit select on, let's say, the master. We'll go to the third octave. We also have a dedicated third octave view right here. So that's on all of our outputs. We still have third octaves and compression on all of our outputs. So the graph, we now have full function. So we're on the sub. Let's go ahead and that's the main, right? Let's go to name. Let's go to the dedicated matrix main send. Get to the graph. This is where you want to do your EQ. Okay. See how it draws? I don't know what Benny did, but he really hacked the system up. We got to start fresh.
What?
We reset, hold down reset, hit the red box, and it's back to flat. Now, if you want to flatten out just a few channels, just hit select on the third octave and it's flattened out that cube. Okay, now just like in the compression modulation and the preamp modulation, we are doing that with third octaves as well. Okay, so DBX, the 1251 series, Clark Technic. Not sure which on that one. Maybe a Joe Meek. I don't know. And then hybrid. Okay. Once again, these aren't fancy colors. These are characteristics. So let me show you why. Watch the Q bell. See it change? It's a constant Q. Clark Technic is very narrow. Very narrow. Okay. So back to reset. Let's play a little music back in here real quick, and I'll show you why it sounds this way, or why we have that type of control. Surface, audio. Okay. Let's go ahead and let's just push the booth. Okay. When we hit select, RTA is going to react. See where it's in red? So watch this. That's 1K. Can everybody hear that? Okay. Watch it change. It tightens up. Got rounds at the top. Now watch it draw. Okay. Oops. Let's come back to 0 bit. Is the outside. Make sense? So you have that. That's not a global setting either. That is, you can mix and match all day long on all of your outputs on there. Okay? That'll really come in handy with having specific groups. We've got more than just what's on the surface, but if you have like a lavalier group, and instead of hacking all of the inputs to reduce feedback, you can bus it through a specific group and give it a full
Just
third.
one more time, just for my go. Just one more time.
Sure.
When I come over in, when I come up here and somebody is like, or myself, as I come up here and I start playing with this thing and I get pretty deep down into it, I'm like, wow, I'm really lost. I can't get the heck out real quick.
Okay.
I got to get set up. How do I like zero this thing and go back to normal?
Back to default, you mean?
Back to default. Is that from the surface and hit?
Well, what we're gonna do is in the scene section, we're gonna have lock this one out once we get the template designed and set.
Right.
And we're gonna have a dedicated scene for any of y'all so that you don't make massive changes. So,
Right.
well, it'll be the same blank template like this. You just can't alter the outputs.
Right.
So you just like recall 12,
Right.
and then you can make your change.
That's in the scene, right? Go scene. Scene. Hit. And I hit that, and I hit like.
Well, when we do this, so dedicated channel 12, switch user, channel 12, like user defined key would be here,
Right.
and it would be dedicated to a scene recall.
Right.
So go to scenes here. Oops, scenes. So we do recall filter and Qt editor and our global scene saves. This is where we start doing a lot more lockout, block all, allow all.
Right.
I can just give you a specific. That's all you can do is a couple of faders and call it a day.
Right.
But it's this, and then embedded recall. So currently it would be channel 12. I can tell you this is what else I want you to recall. So a lot of the stuff that's up here, this is all from the factory.
Right.
So that's
Okay.
locked out. We don't want
So
you to
How many
remove it.
scenes?
once I get that lock in there, I mean,
500 scenes. Okay.
once it gets that lock on there, I can't.
You wouldn't be able to change the pentagon start, but we will give you.
I can look at it though, right? Or I can,
No, because you wouldn't be able to log unless you knew the password. You wouldn't be able to log into it.
So then, how do I get to?
We would dedicate a specific scene that a
Okay,
specific
that's what-
user
okay,
defined would
right,
log
okay,
into that
gotcha,
scene.
gotcha.
Make
That's what I'm
sense?
getting
Yeah,
at.
Donnie's scene.
Yeah,
That's what. Hey,
something like that.
Yeah.
Exactly.
well,
Exactly.
I know how, because I know how sometimes when you start messing with stuff, you can.
Yeah. You want like just a basic template.
Yeah,
Exactly. So for right now, what we're doing is we're dedicating specific inputs. Everything is there. Everything is plugged in. All the mics and inputs that you would ever be actually using on site. And then so down in these layers, we're going to kind of clear a few things out. and that's where you can make your customized layer. So if you ever need to grab anything, it's always going to be at the top end on A, B, C, and then user defined would be D, E, F. Okay, and to move things around, you go into surface again, control strip assignment, and drag that input to where you want it. So input bank 2, F, drag where you want it to go. Okay,
Okay.
How you gonna name all these different inputs?
so right now,
Same as before?
we're doing a 1-for-1. So since everything is dedicated, like the copper stage boxes on deck, that's going to that box stage left, that's what we currently have coming in. So IO, DX expander 1, DX expander 3/4 is stage right. That's all outputs anyway.